All right, guys, we're back. Episode 9. This one's going to be a fun one for me because I like this, man. I like this conversation. I like to have these conversations. We're going to talk about life and death.
Life and death.
What does it mean? What is the meaning of life? What's on the other side?
Is there another side?
Is there another side? Or are we already dead and don't even know it?
Ooh.
Are we in purgatory?
Yeah.
Feels that way sometimes.
I think we both have our own pretty hard opinions on this one.
Yeah.
Thoughts, man. So I'll let you start since you're the master at this. I wouldn't say master, but you definitely.
I like to dabble in it, man.
Yeah, you got to dial it in a little bit.
Oh man, it's difficult to talk about with some people, but this thing wraps around a lot, man. It's got long tentacles, man. Spider web, whatever you want to call it. You can wrap this around with religion, the Bible, man, whatever. Every culture has their own thing about life and death, man. This life, man, like I said, are we alive? Are we really alive? Is our body just a vessel, and do we reincarnate?
Right.
I think we do, man. I think we do reincarnate because deja vu.
Deja vu, huh?
You know?
Yeah. So I've seen a few videos on the internet,
Mhm.
and you know how you always hear, you'll see the light.
Yeah.
When you die. Just a real quick story on me. So when I was overseas, I had a moment to where they say, right before you have a life-changing moment,
Mhm.
your life flashes before your eyes. And there was a time when that happened, like I just slowly, I was focused, I was dialed in on what was going on. But then out of nowhere, dude,
Mhm.
I started to read. It was like I was remembering my childhood.
Mhm.
Like from when I was a child, in toddler, the little stuff I've done, all the way up to the current state, and then boom, my life changed.
Yeah.
And I do believe in that, man.
Yeah.
You know how they say, your life changes. You'll see your life before, your life changing moment, or you die.
Yeah.
And I think we don't really know exactly what it's all entails with that, man.
Yeah.
We don't really know because
Mhm.
nobody's actually come back and said, "Hey, man,"
Well, I mean, there has been reported cases of it, but how much of it is true?
Exactly.
We can't prove that.
But another thing you'll hear, and we've heard this growing up. Oh, he has an old soul.
I consider myself an old soul.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like, honestly,
Yeah.
like just me in general. This is just me. The type of music I like,
Mhm.
the way we see things, or I see things.
Yeah.
I think I should have been in the 70s at the age of 20.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel that's where I'm more connected.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Is that a possibility, or is that just something within,
Were you recycled? Were you reincarnated? Could be.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know, dude. But it's just crazy.
Yeah.
And then you hear people say, when a child's born,
Mhm.
when a child's born, they always say death follows you in threes.
Yep.
When death happens, it goes 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then what happens? A rebirth. Somebody's either pregnant, or gets pregnant, or a baby's born.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Or coincidental.
It's,
I don't know, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and then it's like, oh yeah, he's gonna have like for instance, man, I'm a grandpa,
Mhm.
and my grandson has a lot of characteristics of my father-in-law,
Mhm.
and he passed.
Yep.
But right when he passed, shortly after that, we found out we were gonna be grandparents.
Mhm.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not by coincidence, dude. It's really not.
Mhm.
And dude, this kid looks. I mean, granted, that bloodline's heavy.
Yeah.
The characteristics of that bloodline is really heavy.
DNA.
And this kid, there's no doubt. There's no doubt this kid,
Yeah.
is on that side of the family. I don't know, man. What do you think? Have you had any experiences like that, or know anybody?
No, I wouldn't. No, I don't think so, man. I don't think I know anybody, or I personally haven't had, an NDE. But I mean, like I said, deja vu is one,
Right.
and then I don't know if this has anything to do with it or not, but I remember shit from when I was 3 years old, like to the T.
Really?
Yeah, because I'll ask my mom or my dad.
Right.
Hey, when I was doing this, when I was doing that, or did this happen or that happen? They're all like, yeah. And some of it, they do, kind of touch up on things. I'm like, no. It was a different colored shirt. It was this or whatever.
Right.
But there's people I run into, man, quite a bit. And I'm like, man, I feel like I know you, but I've never, ever met that person before. But something inside me tells me, man, I know that dude, or I know that person, man.
That's weird because that happens to me a lot.
And I don't just approach people and just start a conversation. I'm not that type of person, but there's been times, man, where I'll be like, hey, man, where'd you go to school, or where were you born? And
Right.
these people are, they're like, oh, I grew up in Dallas, I was born whatever. And I'm like, you sure, man? Because I feel like I know you.
Yeah.
No, man, I don't know you. There's been other people that tell me that too, man. They're all like, hey, I know you. And I'm like, no. And then we start going through the same thing. I'm like, no, I don't know you. There was even this one time, man, in one of my old jobs where I had this older friend. And that's the thing. I always get along with older people more than I do people my age.
Right.
So that's why I say, man, I think I consider myself an old soul.
Right.
But he told me one day, man, he goes, hey, Epi, man. He goes, I said, what's up to you yesterday? He said, I kept hollering at you. You never, gave me a reaction. And I was like, no, dude, I was on location. No, you weren't. I'm like, yeah. So he tells me, because I used to wear, at that time, I was wearing a white ball cap.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it was you because you were wearing your hat. And I said, no, man. I said, so I proved it to him. I was like, no, this is the location I was on. He's like, man, that's weird.
Yeah.
So I'm in the yard one day, and we're strolling around, and he's like, he calls me, where you at? And I was like, well, I'm over here. You need to come over here right now. I'm like, why? Just come over here right now. So I make my way over there, dude. And as I'm getting there, I just happen to glance over, and there's this guy getting in one of the trucks.
Right.
I recognized me.
Oh, shit.
I was like, damn, that looks like me. And all I could see was his back.
Right.
Barely the side of his face and his back getting into this truck.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that to myself.
Right.
So when I pull up to my buddy, he's like, damn, he just got in that truck, dude. He's like, that dude looks just like you.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's funny, dude. I said, because I saw him and I thought that was me. And then he's like, you got a twin brother? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Never ever saw that guy again.
Isn't that
Never.
weird?
And we worked in the same place.
Yeah.
So, man, are we they say everybody's got a twin.
Yeah.
So
I had something similar happen to me as well. So when I was still stationed, at a base, one of my previous girlfriends, she called me, and she goes, "Where are you at?" And I said, "Dude, I'm over here." She goes, "No, you're not. Turn around." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Are you pranking me? She goes, "Turn around."
Yeah.
You're on the phone. I'm like, no. I said, yeah, I'm on the phone with you, but what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Anyways, long story short, something similar.
Yeah.
And I told her, I was like, dude, I'm over here.
Yeah.
I'm over in Central Texas. You're over here in the Panhandle.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell's going on with you? She's just like, no, this dude just looks just like you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell? I said, well, we'll talk to him.
Go find out.
Ask this dude where he's from. Ask him, who, what, when, where, why.
Yeah.
But she was so tripped out, it was crazy, and I remember that, but they always say you do have another twin. Everybody has a twin.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. But you know what else is crazy? And talking about twins, and this is not something we actually scheduled to talk about. You see what Disney's doing, bro?
The cloning?
Dude.
The labs, I guess?
The labs.
Yeah.
This is crazy. And I think this is going to this ties into what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. So, that's what I'm saying. Are we created, recycled, or what?
Yeah, because they're talking about creating actors. This new set of actors coming around.
Yeah, they won't have to have talent scouts anymore, man.
Yeah.
They're going to breed them.
Well, see, we talked about this too.
Yeah.
We talked about this too. where it was like what 6 months ago. We're like, what are we gonna do? Because we've noticed.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
We've noticed some of these actors.
Yeah.
Like Will Smith. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Which he's banned for 10 years. Good.
Yeah.
Whatever. I think that's another stunt, but whatever. Denzel.
Yep.
Helen Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these actors, these A-list actors, bro.
Yeah.
And what are you starting to notice with them? They're getting old.
They're on their way out, man.
They're old. But I also asked you, as an epi, who's going to take up the torch? Who's taking up the torch for these people? Because Tom Hanks, regardless of what people say about the dude,
Good actor. Great actor.
good actor, bro.
Yep.
Straight up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Denzel, he's another one.
Ooh, that's going to be a hard one, man.
You know what I'm saying? Jim Carrey.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of these dudes are already knocking on the door like, hey, dude, hang it up.
Yeah.
But who's going to replace him?
Man, I don't see potential in any of the upcoming stars, man. I really don't.
You
No,
know
I
what
don't
I'm
see that
saying? Like,
potential, man.
So that's what I'm getting at. So this thing that Disney's doing, creating them, are they going to just take data from how these people created, downloaded in those clones or whatever, and go on from there?
Who knows, man? Because most of these movies are CGI now.
Yeah.
The movies I grew up watching was, Van Damme, Stallone,
Oh yeah.
Schwarzenegger,
Yeah.
Eastwood,
Oh yeah.
John Wayne.
Yeah,
I even got some of that.
Don't do
Yeah, everything's CGI now, man.
Yeah.
And everything's so fake. They don't even have to be great actors.
Yeah. It's true.
I don't see anybody,
A lot of
dude.
the green screen, man. Green screen. But you know what? That also saves them a lot of time and money.
Yeah.
Prop sets and stuff like that.
Yeah, and and then now, I mean, who knows? Maybe in the future we're gonna see, not gonna say reincarnation, but copies of Tom Hanks over and over and over. Maybe he won't ever die.
Maybe.
I don't know, man, because
I don't know.
his son acts, but he's nowhere near.
Like his dad.
No, nowhere near.
Yeah, there's only one Tom Hanks, bro.
Yeah.
We can admit that.
Denzel too, man. They can put Michael B. Jordan on all the shit they want, dude.
Yeah, he's not.
I don't care for him.
He sucks.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I don't. It's just crazy on how that's happening right now, and they're presenting it like it's okay.
Well, it is.
I
Because
don't think it's cool.
it's consumption, man.
I don't think it's cool to make another person out of whatever, dude. That's not cool, man.
Yeah, but
That's like that's humans trying to play God, trying to be the creator, bro.
well, they're not gonna have a soul. There's no way they're gonna have a soul.
But I guess.
AI, but not a soul, because that's what separates us from what they say. I don't know. That's what separates us from the beast.
Yeah.
We have a soul, and we do.
Yeah.
We do. And it's funny because, man, I need to quit using funny. But coincidentally, I saw or heard, I don't remember a post or what it was, about how Disney came out with the movie Soul, explaining Soul.
Yeah.
So,
It was like something to do with New Orleans setting, right? Like the
yeah,
jazz.
because that's what it was. So recently,
Yeah.
Disney's been hitting on death.
Yeah. Encanto.
Yep. And then Coco.
Yeah.
Then there's that one, and then anyways, maybe they're trying to prepare us. Maybe they're trying to normalize it. I don't know, but this life and death thing, man,
It's a real thing.
it's deep, and they can, like I said, it's got long tentacles, man.
Yeah, it's just it's like they say. I've also seen videos too, where they say you see the light.
Yeah.
When you pass away, you see a light
And then science will tell you that's just your brain shutting down.
shutting down.
And it's trying to. It's a loss of oxygen, if I remember right. So it's trying to figure out, because it's losing oxygen, trying to figure it all out. But I don't know.
So the videos that I've seen, they say when you die, you see a light.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what happens when you're born?
You see a light.
You see a light.
Yeah.
So naturally, when one dies, one's born.
Yeah.
Another thing I also saw, which is kind of crazy, and this is kind of something that us Hispanics or Mexicans have, are these little dots.
Yeah, the birthmark.
Yeah, the birthmarks.
Yeah.